Ever pondered over the magic behind the apps you use daily on your Android devices? What if the power to create such apps was in your hands? Well, it can be, and today we delve into the basics of Android development, a skill that opens the door to this fascinating world. Android development is a process that involves creating applications for devices running the Android operating system. Google, in collaboration with the Open Handset Alliance, has developed Android, an open-source platform that has become a favorite for many developers around the globe. To start with, you need to set up your development environment. The primary tool of choice for Android development is Android Studio, a sophisticated integrated development environment (IDE) tailored specifically for Android app development. To install Android Studio, navigate to the official Android Studio website, download the latest version, and follow the installation instructions. Next, immerse yourself in the language of Android. Java and Kotlin are the two primary languages used in Android development. While Java has been around for a while and has a vast array of resources available, Kotlin is Google's preferred language for Android development due to its modern, concise, and expressive syntax. After setting up the environment and familiarizing yourself with the language, it's time to create your first Android project. Launch Android Studio and select New Project. Choose Empty Activity for simplicity and provide a name for your application. Ensure that the correct language and minimum SDK are selected. Then click Finish to generate your project. Now, you've stepped into the world of coding. The two crucial components you'll interact with are the activity and layout. An activity is a single screen with a user interface, and the layout defines the user interface elements on an activity. Your first task is to create a Hello World app. In the activity file, you'll find a method called onCreate. This method is the first to be executed when your activity is created. Inside this method, add the code to display a simple message. Then hit the Run button and choose your emulator to see your first Android app in action. Finally, once comfortable with the basics, venture into more complex areas like user interactions, data storage, networking, and graphics. Android development is a vast field offering endless possibilities. To recap, Android development is a process of creating apps for Android OS using tools like Android Studio. The journey begins with setting up the development environment, followed by understanding the languages used, namely Java and Kotlin. The creation of an Android project leads you to the world of coding, where you interact with activity and layout. Start with a simple Hello World app and gradually progress towards more complex tasks. Remember, like any other skill, Android development also requires practice and patience. The more you code, the better you get. So, dip your toes into the world of Android development, and who knows, the next big app on the Play Store might just be yours. Now that indeed is a thought worth pursuing.